All right, man, let's get it popping today, man. It's like day 20 something without a haircut because of Corona. But Rush Limbaugh, who got the Medal of Honor, whatever the hell Trump gave him, conservative radio host, basically goes out there and says, and I read this yesterday, so I waited till they do the video, that, you know, we gonna do the stay-at-home order, you know, and destroy the economy. And he says about $22 trillion basically is being lost just to save some peasant lives. So, spoken like a true CEO's point of view. But let's talk about what he said. I'll link the article in the description for all my political savants out there. Let's check it out. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And yeah, you just see how, you know, most conservative things, you see how most, you know, I'm not even going to say Democratic and Republicans, because to me, neither one of them is perfect. You know, it's time for a new party. But, you know, you just see how rich people think. I'll keep it that way. You know, fuck y'all lives. Go out there, work. Go out there and risk getting the COVID-19 while the CEOs sit in their office and sit at home and protect themselves, you know. And that's just basically what it is, and spoken like a true, you know, rich person. You know, he's been inducted into the Hall of Fame, Radio Hall of Fame, and he got the medal from Trump, and he had a TV show from 92 to 96. He got a syndicated radio show right now, and that just lets you know from the top to the bottom, from the bottom, what the gap is. They don't really care about you guys working at Costco's, you guys that's working at Walmart, the McDonald's people who exchanging money and exchanging debit and credit cards to people. They don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you should never, you know, get a job where your life is on the line. You should never work yourself for what? You work yourself for all that money, right? All my people that's in the factories or doing all the OT at Walmart, or, you know, working all these hours. And if you ain't got no money to be straight from right now when you needed it, what did you work all those hours for? For a pair of Jordans, for some lashes? You know, you didn't even pay your car note ahead of time for some clothes, for a vacation to the DR, a vacation to Miami. I mean, you didn't even take a vacation to the Himalayas or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is, you know, you guys bust your ass for the company, working. I know people that work 7/12s, and if you ain't got no money to be good for at least 2 or 3 months at this point, shit, at least a month, you know, without some income coming in, then what did you do it for? That takes you back, you know, to what Rush Limbaugh said. He said, man, F they lives. If they get sick, they get sick. You know, this, you know, y'all lives ain't worth, you know, fucking up the economy. And a lot of people probably feel that way. They want to admit it. And I'm not talking about Republicans or, you know, I'm talking about the people that's, you know, in you know, the Democrat. I don't care what party you is. You know, you can agree with some things a Republican or a liberal say, or a conservative say, or a Democrat say, and then you can disagree with the other party. You know, you can't really box yourself into one, you know, category. That's what they try to get you to do. But it's a lot of people that feel that way. To be honest, you know, if you're keeping it 100, there's a lot of people that feel that, oh man, this ain't that big a threat. There's people in Baltimore talking about curfew. Dude on the video, we ain't scared no. There's people still going out, still having kickbacks, still having people go to their house. They not taking it serious. And Rush Limbaugh, you know, said it was the common cold and said it was, you know, it was exaggerated to make Trump look bad in office. It's not exaggerated, but it's a lot of people that's living in the hood, that's living, you know, middle class or lower class, or that feel the same way. Like, all right, I gotta lose money. You know, I gotta, you know, be, you know, my rent probably gonna be backed up till 2 months. My car note, no matter if they give me leniency in a grace period or whatever, it still gotta go on my credit report. This ain't that serious. Let me go back to work. You know, let me go back to work. Let me live my life. Let my kids go back to school, and we'll figure it out, you know, on the way. There's people still not taking it serious enough. It's a lot of people that's going to be, oh, I'm outraged by, Rush Limbaugh doesn't care about my life. It's a lot of people that's going to sit here and probably comment or watch this video, and I'll keep it 100, all right? It's a lot of people watch this video and getting outraged, but secretly they feel the same way. Like, why can't I go back to work? Why can my kids go back to school? There's a lot of people that feel the same way, like this ain't that serious. Because if it was serious, when I go on the road to take my essential employee girlfriend to work, I want to see people, us in the road still being flooded. I still want to see people, having parties around the corner, having barbecues, at the grocery store, not wearing their mask, touching their face, scratching their ass. I wouldn't be seeing this. I wouldn't be seeing people barbecuing at the park or, at the horseshoe pit. If y'all watch me on Instagram Live, my Instagram link in the description. People be in the horseshoe pit up the street from my house playing horseshoes. It want people to be secretly, keeping their business open and still having business coming in. So it's a lot of people that knowingly or unknowingly agree with Rush Limbaugh. It's people, the people not dying from it at like a plague rate or like the Spanish flu or, it wasn't no pandemic to that nature, but it is a pandemic when, you got to put a morgue with wheels on the street and bodies dropping like that. Nobody wants to lose their grandma. Nobody wants to use their grandparents or their mom or their dad or their cousin or brother. More people are affected to this that has, pre-existing health issues, especially with the respiratory system. And basically saying that, that's what we got us into this place, got us in this in the first place. Rush Limbaugh just, said it's the common cold. It's not. It's not. And us sitting back and being lax about the situation is why we stuck in this situation right now. But the big thing about it is this. They knew this shit was here in November, December. They didn't want to shut down Christmas. That's a huge boost for the economy. People taking out loans, people working extra hard. They're working extra hard on, in the factories or at their job, clocking up these hours to buy their kids presents. That's one of the reasons they didn't want to mess up the Super Bowl, which is said that the Super Bowl could have been a huge, week where people were spreading it around. So, if they took it serious, we would be going back to work and going back to regular life in the NBA, NHL, and life could carry on. But they didn't want to mess up Christmas and mess up the Super Bowl. That's all that was. But, if Rush Limbaugh did it his way, we're going to have a lot of bodies dropping. Why people of his tax bracket, which he worth, I think they said he worth $500 million. Why people his tax bracket still being alive. You know what I'm saying? People worth billions, 100 millions of dollars, they still going to be alive. Because ain't no CEO going to the store seeing what's going on. They can sit in their house, and just watch their employees die. And all they probably going to do is play the bare minimum, life insurance policy if your job got one, which most jobs do. And that's it. They not going to hang your Walmart shirt or your Walmart vest in the rafters and make sure your family took care of. No. People got, daughters and sons and nephews and shit to take care of. Anytime you talk about bodies dropping and people dying, that's serious. It's not the common cold. If it was the common cold, a lot of people would be beating it. A lot more people the mortality rate wouldn't be what it is right now. Even though it's not that high, it's rising. But, you know how it is, man. Guys like Rush Limbaugh, couldn't walk a day. They couldn't walk a day in my shoes, man, or in some of our shoes. They couldn't go to Walmart and do what them people did. They don't know what it is to be the worker, man. But, he said basically, F y'all lives, get back to work. I just think losing one life is too many lives. But hey, I linked the article from Yahoo Finance in the description. Don't forget, and it's a video in there if you want to check it out. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to me there if you have a question, business inquiry, sponsorship, whatever it is. Appreciate the love and support. Want to make a donation? Cash App, PayPal in the description. Let me know what you guys think about what Rush Limbaugh said. And, I kind of wasn't taking it serious at first either. But it's definitely, you can't send people back to work. You got to take this loss. And I think the loss would be it's positives to it, man. A lot of people get to, you know, like I said yesterday on one of my live streams, hold up. A lot of people get to see, you know, how uncoachable and how unteachable their kids are. They get to spend time with their kids. They get to spend time at home with their significant other. So some positives to come forward. But hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Check our current news playlist. Appreciate the love, support. We gone.